students, am I audible? Am I audible? If I'm audible, give me a thumbs up or something in the comment box. Am I audible? Hi, everyone. Is it okay? Yes, I think I'm audible. So, welcome to Go School Learning. The first is growing ethic in GCC and we make learning easy. So, we stopped somewhere, right? From the previous YouTube live, we stopped somewhere in, our sample paper 2025. So, we completed part A, that means section A, section B, and now we'll start with section C. Okay, all are ready? So, we are going to discuss some problems with 3 mark. Okay, so let me start with the first problem, that is 26th problem. Now, prove that 3 plus root 5 is an irrational number. From the very beginning of our 10th grade, we are keep doing this problem, proving the irrationality of numbers, right? We are doing some different numbers. Now, it's time for 3 plus root 5, and in this question, if it is a 2 mark or 3 mark question, we don't need to prove that root 5 is irrational. But if it is a 5 mark question and it is not given that root 5 is irrational, then you need to prove root 5 is irrational first, then go for 3 plus root 5 is irrational. Okay, so, hi, 3J Vlogs. Now, prove that 3 plus root 5 is an irrational number. We will assume that, first thing, we will assume, assume that all these steps are very important. So, assume that 3 plus root 5 is rational. Okay. 3 plus root 5 is rational. If it is a rational number, then it is in the form of a P by Q, where P and Q are co-primes and Q not equal to 0. Okay, you need to remember all these things. So, we will write, that is 3 plus root 5 is equal to P by Q, and you need to write each and everything. Okay, so where P and Q are co-primes. What is co-prime? Co-prime means they are having only one as their common factor, that is co-prime. Okay, both of these numbers P and Q having only one common factor, that is 1. Okay, so P and Q are co-primes and Q not equal to 0. Why? If it is Q equal to 0, then division by 0 is not possible, right? So we are doing P and Q are co-primes and Q not equal to 0. Now we will rearrange it. So root 5 is equal to P by Q minus 3. Okay, so which is equal to, that is root 5 is equal to P minus 3Q divided by Q. Okay, so here we can see in the LHS we are having a number root 5 that is irrational, that we know. And in the RHS we are having P, 3, Q and Q, all are P3, Q and Q means P and P3 and Q, all are integers, right? P and Q are co-primes and 3 is an integer, that we know. So all are integers. That makes that P minus 3Q divided by Q a rational number. Okay, so in the LHS it is irrational and in the RHS it is rational. So there comes our contradiction. Okay, it is not possible. So we will write on the RHS, P, Q and 3 are integers. Okay, just a moment. Are integers. Therefore, RHS is a rational number. Rational number. But root 5 is an irrational number, that we know. Okay, so on the RHS, we are having a rational number and a irrational number on LHS. Okay, we can do it. And on the LHS, we are having an irrational number, which is a contradiction. So we will write which is a contradiction. Which is a contradiction. Okay, which is a contradiction. Now, we will write that. In the next line, we need to write this contradiction. Why this contradiction happens? This contradiction arises due to our wrong assumption. Okay, our wrong assumption. If we assumed correctly, then we won't land upon a contradiction, right? So this contradiction arises due to our wrong assumption. Therefore, what we assumed, 3 plus root 5 is rational. So the assumption is wrong. That means, therefore, 3 plus root 5 is irrational. So we got the proof. Clear? So this is a question which is most likely to come. That is 99% of the time this question will come. We need to prove some number is irrational. And remember, if this question, this number 3 plus root 5 is irrational, is asked for a 5 mark question, then you need to prove root 5 is irrational first. Then you can prove this one. Okay, clear? Now the next question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, f of x equal to 6x square plus x minus 2, find the value of alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. Okay, this also comes in at 99% of time. We need to, 99 not, we will be having 100% of the time, we will be having this question. Okay, this relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of a polynomial, a quadratic polynomial. Okay. So it's a sure question, and we have discussed this chapter and all possible questions in the previous live sessions. So if you want, you can go and check that. Okay, so we are having a polynomial f of x is equal to 6x square plus x minus 2. We are having this polynomial, and from this we can find the coefficients. A is coefficient of x square 6, B is coefficient of x 1, and C is the constant part minus 2. Okay. So we are getting it. Now we will find the sum of zeros. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus B by A, that is minus 1 by 6. Alpha plus beta is minus 1 by 6. And alpha beta, the product of zeros will be C by A, that is minus 2 by 6. When we simplify it, we will get minus 1 by 3. Now we are having alpha plus beta and alpha beta, but we need to find alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. So we will simplify it first. So alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. When cross multiplication, you will get alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha beta. So if you need to find this, you need alpha beta that already we have, and alpha square plus beta square that we need. Okay, so for that we will go for the identities. So we will be finding, we have the identity A plus B. Okay, we'll start with alpha and beta. So alpha plus beta whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. So we need this alpha square plus beta square. So we will take that 2 alpha beta and transpose it to the other side. So it will be alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 times alpha beta. So we are having alpha plus beta here, right? Okay, so we will be having minus 1 by 6 the whole square minus 2 times alpha beta is minus 1 by 3. Okay, now it will be equal to 1 by 36 plus 2 by 3. This This minus and minus will become positive, and when we take the square of a negative number, it will become positive. So 1 by 36 plus 2 by 3, when we simplify it, you will be getting what? 3 into 12, so 24, 25 divided by 36. This is our alpha square plus beta square. Now we can simplify alpha by beta plus beta by alpha, which is equal to alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha beta, which is equal to, what is alpha square plus beta square? 25 by 36 divided by alpha beta is minus 1 by 3. So when we take the reciprocal and multiply 25 by 36 into minus 3 by 1, and we can cancel this 36 and 3, you will be getting 12. So minus 25 by 12 will be our answer, and you will be getting 3 marks. Okay, so don't forget these identities. We need that. This alpha plus beta whole square or alpha minus beta whole square, and the cubic forms also. They can ask that. Now the next question. A 2-digit number is 4 times the sum of its digits. If 18 is added to the number, the digits are reversed. Find the number. Okay, so there is a 2-digit number. Now I am going to take a 2-digit number. So I will take a 2-digit number as, okay, you need to remember the selection. So in the tens place x, in the ones place y. So xy. Don't think it is x into y, the normal xy. That's why I am putting a dash under that, because it is a tens place digit is x and ones place digit is y. Okay, so we will be taking that. Don't misunderstand it as x into y. Okay. Now, okay, so a 2-digit number is 4 times sum of its digits, and we will take, we need to write that. Okay, let the tens place digit be x and ones place digit be y. Now if tens place is x and ones place is y, then we can write value of the number. This thing you need to remember. Value of the number will be 10 times tens place digit plus y. 10x plus y. Okay, so whenever you are taking this value, that is when 18 is added to the number and all those things, you need to consider the number as 10x plus y. Okay, otherwise you will end up in wrong answers. Okay, now we will take, first thing, a 2-digit number is 4 times the sum of its digits. So this 2-digit number 10x plus y is 4 times the sum of its digits. Okay, x and y are the digits, so sum of the digits x plus y and 4. 4 into x plus y. Now we need to arrange it. 10x plus y is equal to 4x plus 4y. Now when we take all terms into the LHS, what happens? 10x minus 4x, it will be 6x, and y minus 4y minus 3y equal to 0, or you can write 2x minus y equal to 0, which is our first equation. Okay, this is our first equation. Now we will go for the second condition. What is it? If 18 is added to the number, okay, so we are taking the number that is 10x plus y, and when we add the 18, okay, then this number will be reversed. That means now we are having x in the tens place and y in the ones place, and when 18 is added, it will be reversed. That means the y will be on the tens place and x will be on the ones place. Then the value of this number will be 10y plus x. Okay, so 10x plus y plus 18 will be 10y plus x. So when we arrange it, it will be 10x minus x, 9x, and minus 9y plus 18 equal to 0, or you can write x minus y plus 2 equal to 0, that is x minus y equal to minus 2. This is our second equation. Okay, now I am going to subtract the Okay, we can subtract them because the coefficient of y is same for the both the equations. So I am going to subtract 1 minus 2. Okay, equation 1 minus equation 2, that is 2x minus y equal to 0 minus x minus y equal to minus 2. Okay, then 2x minus x is x and minus y means minus y. Okay, we can change all those signs, right? Okay, these are the changing signs. So y and y will get cancelled and 0 plus 2, so x equal to 2. You will be getting x as 2. That means the number in the tens place is 2. And now we can substitute x equal to 2 in equation 1. You will be getting 4 minus y equal to 0 or y is equal to 4. So you got the values for x and y. Therefore, the number is x. Tens place it is x, so 2, and ones place it is y, that is 4. So the required number is 24. When we we can check it here also. 24, 4 times x plus y. 4 times x plus y is 2 plus 4 6. 4 times 6 is also 24. And when 18 is added to 24, you will be getting 42. So everything is okay for the answer. Okay, you can check all the answers for this type of questions. That means our linear equation questions. You can check whether the answer is correct or not by putting all those values in the question. Now the next question is, a plane left 30 minutes late than its scheduled time in order to reach the destination 1500 km away in time. It had to increase its speed by 100 km per hour from the usual speed. Find its usual speed. This is the speed questions, speed and time questions. They are asking these questions, even though it is a basic paper, they are keep asking these type of questions. So practice these questions. The train question, plane question, the water stream, boat question, all those things. Okay, now, so first we need to consider two cases. Case 1 is the usual time. Okay, the usual travel time, usual speed and usual distance. So first thing, case 1 we will consider. In the case 1, first thing, distance is 1500 kilometers. Okay. Now speed, we don't know what the speed is. So let the speed be, let the usual speed, okay, speed be x. Okay, we are taking the speed as x. Then what is the time? Time taken for the travel, t1 will be equal to, what is time? Distance, speed, time, all those things we have already learned many times in the physics and mathematics now. So the distance divided by speed. So 1500 divided by speed is x. So the time is distance by speed. Okay, speed is distance by time and time is distance by speed. So we got the first thing. Now case 2, there is no change in the distance, right? So distance d is equal to 1500 kilometer, and the speed we increased it, right? We increased the speed to reach the destination in correct time. Okay, to reach the destination in correct time, we increased the speed by 100 km per hour. So speed is becoming x plus 100 km per hour. Now the time taken, t2 is equal to distance by speed, that is 1500 divided by x plus 100. Okay, so we got two cases. Now there is a relation, right? What? When the plane left 30 minutes late, when the plane left 30 minutes late, then they have to increase the speed to reach it there in time. So travel time is lesser in case 2. The time taken to reach the destination in case 2 is lesser. Okay, when the denominator is bigger, the fraction will become smaller. So you need to think like that. So the difference in time is what? 30 minutes. So T1 minus T2 is 30 minutes. We need to convert it into the hours because the speed is given in kilometer per hour. Okay, so we need to convert the minutes into hour. 30 minutes means, okay, minutes to hour is divided by 60, and if not that is not possible, you can think like that 30 minutes means half of the hour. So you can think 1 by 2. Okay, now T1 is 1500 divided by x minus T2 1500 divided by x plus 6, sorry, not x plus 6, it is x plus 100 equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now I am going to take this 1500 outside because it is common in both the fractions. 1500 into 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 100 is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now cross multiplying 1500 into x plus 100 minus x divided by x into x plus 100 equal to 1 by 2. So here positive x, negative x, we can cancel them. Now 1500 into 100, it is 1,50,000 divided by x square plus 100x is equal to 1 by 2. Now again cross multiplication. Okay, again I am cross multiplying. So 2 into 1,50,000 will become 3 lakh. 1, 2 and 4 zeros. Yeah. Okay, 4 zeros equal to x square plus 100x. So the equation we are forming here is x square plus 100x minus 3 lakh. Okay, don't lose any zeros, then you will be losing marks. Okay, so x square plus 100x minus 3 lakhs. Now we need to solve this equation, find the value of x. Okay, if you are confident enough, you can go for the splitting middle term method, or you can use the minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a equation. Okay, JK sister stands high, and Apsara. Thank you so much, Apsara. Okay, learn it. Okay, now I am going with the splitting the middle term method because I know the answer. That's why I can find the answer by just looking the equations. I'm so talented. That's why. Now x plus 600. Sorry, I'll split the middle term first. Otherwise, you will be getting wrong ideas. 600x minus 500x. Okay, I will write it in the next page. We don't have much space. So it is equal to x square plus 600x minus 500x minus 3 lakh equal to 0. This is the equation. Otherwise, you can go for that discriminant method. Now, from the first two, I will get x into x plus 600 minus, from the second one, I will get 500 into x plus 600, which is equal to 0. Now, x plus 600 into x minus 500 equal to 0. So, if the product is 0, then each term can be 0, right? So, x plus 600 equal to 0 or x minus 500 equal to 0. So, x is equal to minus 600 or x equal to 500. Now, which speed we need to take? Which speed? Any idea? Okay, a speed of a plane can be negative? No, that's not possible. So, we can reject this. Okay, we are rejecting this. can write it. Speed cannot be negative. Speed cannot be negative. We are finding the speed, right? Since, okay, you can write since also. Since speed cannot be negative, usual speed of plane, usual speed of plane is equal to 500 kilometer per hour. Okay. So this is the question. What we have done, we consider two cases, and that when take, okay, we considered these two cases and the equation for time, okay, the expressions for time t1 and t2, and the difference we have to take. This step you need to remember, okay, we need to take the time as hour because the speed is given in kilometer per hour. Okay, then after that you need to form the equation, then simply you need to find the answer, and speed cannot be negative, so we are taking the positive. Okay, got the idea? Okay, then next question. Yeah, it's a question from circles. Now, in the given figure, a circle is inscribed in a quadrilateral ABCD in which angle B equal to 90 degree. If AD equal to 17 centimeter and AB equal to 20 centimeter and DS is 3 centimeter, then find the radius of the circle. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to take some obvious things. Okay, so you need to remember one thing. First thing you need to remember is the tangents from an external point to the circle are equal, right? Tangent, that is our theorem 10.2, that is very, very important. Only two theorems you need to learn in circles chapter, and that theorem is very important. Those two are very important. So we are going to use both the theorems in this this question, right? Okay. So first thing, we are having AD is 17 centimeters. So from this to this, it is 17 centimeter. Okay. Then if AD, okay, AD is 17 centimeter, that's okay. And we are given with AB is 20. So from here, it is 20 centimeter. Okay. Then we are having DS is 3 centimeter. So this much is 3. Okay. DS is 3 centimeter. Clear? So this much is given. Now, if DS is 3, then DR is also 3 because D is the external point, DR and DS is the tangent. So, if DS is 3, DR is also 3. And we know altogether AD is 17 centimeter in which DR is 3. So, this much will be 17 minus 3, 14 centimeter. Right? AR will be 14 centimeter. Now, if AR is 14 centimeter, what about AQ? If AR is 14, then AQ is also 14 centimeter because they are tangents from same external point. So, AQ is 14 centimeter and AB is altogether 20 centimeter. AQ is 14 centimeter means QB is 6 centimeter, and if QB is 6 centimeter, then PB is also 6 centimeter, right? Why? Why they are saying? Because this external point and BP and BQ are the tangents which will be equal. So BP is also 6 centimeter. So all these things we need to derive from the given details. Clear? Okay. So we'll start writing. Okay. So we'll start writing. First thing, we'll write since, only one sentence. Since the tangents from an external point to circle are equal, since this is equal, what we can do? We can write dr equal to ds, dr equal to ds equal to 3 centimeter. Then AR equal to AD, AR equal to AD minus DR, which is 17 minus 3 equal to 14 centimeter. And then after that we can write AQ equal to AR, which is equal to 14 centimeter. Then we can write BQ is equal to AB minus AQ, which is 20 minus 14, which is 6 centimeter. And finally we can write BP equal to BQ equal to 6 centimeter. All these things from one theorem 10.2. Okay, now you got everything. And in this question you need to draw this figure in the answer sheet. Okay, that will be better. Now next. Yes, Fatima and Jackie's sisters, tangents, yeah, right? You know that. Now, okay, I'll explain the concept first. Then we'll go for answer. So, this quadrilateral, okay, I'm going to draw that. Okay. OPBQ. Okay, OPBQ. Okay. Now, angle B is given as 90 degree. Now, this OQ is the radius to the point of contact. And we know that radius to the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. So, we will be having this angle as 90 degree. That means this Q is 90 degree. Okay. And then this here, for the same reason, OP will be, for the same reason, OP is also perpendicular to BP. So, we can write it is also 90 degree. So, in this quadrilateral OPBQ, we are having three angles 90 degree. Then by angle sum property, that means all four angles will sum up to 360 degree. So, we will be getting this angle POQ is also 90 degree. So, in this quadrilateral, all angles are 90 degree. Correct? Okay, then what is the possibility? It can be a rectangle and can be a square, right? If all angles of a quadrilateral are 90 degree, then it can be either rectangle or square. Okay, so you need to write the theorems. Okay, I'm not going to write it now. Okay, you need to write the theorem as I wrote it here. Or okay, I'll write. Okay, radius to the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, perpendicular to the tangent. So we'll be getting angle OPB equal to angle OQB equal to 90 degree. Then by angle sum property of quadrilaterals, we will get angle POQ is also 90 degree. Therefore, all angles of OPBQ are 90 degree. So, we will be getting all angles are as 90 degree. Okay. Now, here the adjacent sides are equal because OQ and OP are radius and also BQ and BP are 6 centimeter as we derived from the given details. Okay, so it is the only possibility that this OPBQ is a square. If it is a rectangle, then opposite side should be equal. Adjacent side cannot be equal. Right. So we can say that I am going to write here. Okay. I'm going to write there. Okay. It will be easier. Okay. So the next page, I'll write in the next page, okay. Now, OP equal to OQ equal to R. Both are radii. It is given in the question. And BP equal to BQ equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, it is given in the question. Now, so in quadrilateral OPBQ, adjacent sides are equal and all angles are 90 degree, then OPBQ is a square. Okay, you need to know the concept to write this answer. Okay, now we can say what we can say here. If it is a square, OP equal to OQ equal to BP equal to, all sides will be equal. That means therefore OP and OQ are radii. BP and BQ are already 6 centimeter. We got that. So we can write radius of circle is equal to 6 centimeter. So we got the radius, right? So this type of a question we can expect. Okay, yeah, Safia. Yeah, that is Fatima, right? Okay. And Abel. You need to say the answers. Okay. Now, next question. In figure O is the center of the circle of radius 5 centimeter. T is a point such that OT equal to 13 centimeter and OT intersect the circle at E. Okay, everything is given. If AB is tangent to the circle at E, find the length of AB word. TP and TQ are two tangents at the circle. Okay, this is a bit confusing, right? Okay. But it is simpler than the previous one. Now, first thing you need to do that by theorem. Okay, you need to write the sentence, but I am only writing by theorem 10.1. We can write angle OPT equal to angle O. Okay, I am only taking OPT equal to 90 degree. What is that theorem says? The radius to the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, so we can write angle OPT is equal to 90 degree. That means this angle is 90 degree. Then that makes triangle OPT is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Okay, so OPT is right angle triangle. Then we can use Pythagoras theorem, right? So we can write what? Yeah, PT square plus OP square equal to OT square, right? This is by Pythagoras theorem. What is PT? We don't know. It's okay. We don't know PT. We can find it. So PT square is equal to OT is given as 13 centimeters. So 13 square minus what is OP? 5. So 5 square. So we'll be having 169 minus 25 and you will be getting 144. That is PT is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay. So this one is this PT is 12 centimeter, same as here it is 12 centimeter. Okay. Now I am going to take this AP as X. Okay. Let AP be X. If AP is X and altogether 12 is 12 centimeter, then this AT will be 12 minus X. Right? Okay. So if PA is X, this AT is 12 minus X, altogether it should be 12. And if AP is X, then AE is also X because it is the length of tangents from the external point A. So this PA and AE are equal. Okay. And if OT is 13, what is TE? OE is the radius, so OE is 5 centimeter and ET is 13 minus 5, that is 8 centimeter, right? So these all things we need to derive from the given details. Okay, so you will be getting another right triangle, that is triangle AET, that with hypotenuse 12 minus X and two perpendicular sides x and 8 centimeter, and through that you will find the value of x. Okay, we need to find the length of AB. If we get the value of x, AB will be x and this BE also x, right? So if AE we get x value, then you can add them, or twice will be AB, the length of AB, right? Okay, is it 6.6? Yeah, that is 6.6. That's correct answer. So we can take that triangle and form an equation. So I am going to draw that triangle. Okay. So we are having a triangle. If you need, you can draw this triangle in your answer sheet also. ATE, where this angle is 90 degree. So we are taking this AE as x, AT as 12 minus x, and this is 13 minus 5, 8. Okay, this is a triangle. Then by Pythagoras theorem, by Pythagoras theorem, we will be getting x square plus 8 square equal to 12 minus x the whole square. So x square plus 64 is equal to 12 square minus 24x plus x square. From this we can cancel this x squares. So 64 equal to 144 minus 24x, or you can say 24x is equal to 144 minus 64, that is 24x is equal to 80, right? So x is equal to 80 divided by 24, and when we simplify with 8, you'll be getting 10 by 3. So we got AE, that is, what is x? AE equal to 10 by 3. Now AB is twice the length of AE, so 2 times 10 by 3, we will be getting 20 divided by 3 centimeter. Is 8. Length of AB is 20 divided by 3. It's not necessary we need to change that into decimals or mixed fraction. Mixed fraction you can try, decimals it's okay. Okay. So 6.6 is a correct answer. If you are changing it into decimals, it should be 6.67. Okay, we need to approximate it, 6.67. Okay. Now the next question, or trigonometry. Now prove that tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1 equal to 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. Okay, we know this question, we are familiar with him. So I am going to take the LHS. So LHS is equal to tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. The key step of this question is we are substituting the 1 in the numerator by the identity which contains sec and tan. Okay, we are going to substitute sec square theta minus tan square theta instead of 1. That is the only thing you need to remember. So it will be equal to tan theta plus sec theta minus, I forgot to put the minus, theta minus sec square theta minus tan square theta all divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1, and tan theta plus sec theta minus the sec square theta minus tan square theta will be a square minus b square form. So you can write sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta all divided by, the denominator is same, so tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Okay, now we will be having here a tan theta plus sec theta, here also tan theta plus sec theta. So I am going to take that sec theta plus tan theta, it is addition, so it is commutative, so we can take it outside, into 1 minus sec theta minus tan theta divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Okay, now it will be equal to sec theta plus tan theta into, okay, this minus I am going to multiply 1 minus sec theta, so it will become 1 minus sec theta plus tan theta. Okay, and divided by, I am going to rearrange it according to the numerator. So positive 1 and then sec is negative, so minus sec theta, then plus tan theta. So I rearranged it. Otherwise you can rearrange the numerator in the next step. Okay, tan theta. So I can cancel these two. So it will be equal to sec theta plus tan theta. What is sec theta? Sec theta is 1 by cos theta plus tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. So you will be getting 1 plus sin theta divided by cos theta, which is our RHS. So we got it. We got the answer. Clear? These questions are repeatedly asking this type. Instead of tan theta and sec theta, there is some other question like sin theta, cos theta. There also you need to substitute the one with the corresponding identity. If it is sin and cos, you need to substitute by sin square theta plus cos square theta, all those things. Okay, and rearrange it. Now the next question. It's an interesting question. So I already drew the boxes, tables and everything. So the percentage of mark obtained by 100 students, so the total number of students is already given in the question. 100 students in an examination are given below. So 30 to 35, all those things are here, and we need to determine the median. Okay, so it is much simpler. If it is median, you need to remember what? Cumulative frequency, right? So cumulative frequency, we need to write it. So cumulative frequency is first frequency as it is. Then next one we need to add with this 14 with 16. So you will be getting 30. 30 plus 18, 48. 48 plus 23, 48 plus 71. Then 71 plus 18. So 89. 89 plus 8, 97. 97 plus 3, 100. And remember, the last cumulative frequency should be the total number. The sum of frequency should be, or the sigma Fi value should be our last cumulative frequency. That is the only thing you need to remember. Okay. In each step, you need to take care of the answer, whether we are going in the right path or not. Okay. So now, I am going to write some values, right? Okay, now we need to find n by 2. N by 2, that is total number is 100. 100 divided by 2 is equal to 50. Now we will search 50 in the cumulative frequency. But there is no 50 in this. So then if 50 is not in this cumulative frequency, we will go for the value just above 50. Okay, so 14, 30, 48, 71, right? 71 is just above 50, and this is our key to the median class. Okay, this 71 is the key to the median class. So we will be taking the corresponding class as our median class. Okay, this is our median class, and the corresponding frequency is our F value. Okay, but don't write this corresponding cumulative frequency as CF value. The cumulative frequency just above that is our CF value. Don't make any mistake by that. Okay, now we know the formula to find. Okay, so before that I will write median class. Median class is what it is, 45 to 50. So L value is equal to 45. The lower limit of L means lower limit. Lower limit of median class is 45, and our F value is 23. CF value is 48. And one more thing, we need H value. H is equal to the width of the class interval or height of the class interval, whatever. So 30 to 35, 35 to 40, that is 5. Now we will write the formula to find median. That is, median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. So now we will substitute that. L is 45. 45 plus N by 2 is 50. 50 minus 48 divided by F is 23 into H is 5. Okay. So you will be getting, which is equal to, the median is equal to 45 plus 50 minus 48 is 2 divided by 2. 50 minus 48 is 2. 2 into 5 is 10. So 10 divided by 23. So you'll be getting 45 plus some 0.4. Okay. Yeah, 10 by 23, it is 0.4. If you want, you can take next decimal point also. So the answer is 45.4. This is our median. And make sure this median belongs to the median class. Okay. So 45.4 is here, in between 45 and 50. So it is in the median class. So our answer is 99% correct. Okay. So the next one is, next question. Yeah, it is section D question. Yeah, able, correct answer. F is 23, CF is 48, H is 5. All right, correct. Yeah, 45.43. You can take the next value also. Now section D is solve x minus 1 by 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 by x minus 1 equal to 2. Okay. So this question has a twist, because it can be a longer answer, or if you think a slight differently, if you approach this question a slight different path, then you will get the answer in a few 6 or 10 steps. Okay, otherwise it will be a long process. You need to cross multiply that, and you need to form the equation and cancel whatever, and it's a long process. So check the equation given, that is x minus, I'm going to change the color. Okay. So the equation is x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 equal to 2. That is the first one, x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 1. And the second one is its reverse, its inverse. Right? The numerator is becoming denominator and denominator is becoming numerator. So can we use that? Can we use that idea? Okay, so I wrote it again. Okay, I'll write the question. X not equal to minus 1 by 2, comma 1. Okay, this is the question. Now it's okay. Okay, now, so I'm going to take, okay, I'm going to put y is equal to x minus 1 by 2x plus 1. You can do the other method also. Now, if y is x minus 1 by 2x plus 1, then the second one will be 1 by y, right? The reciprocal. So, then what happens? Then, the equation will become y plus 1 by y equal to 2, a much smaller and simpler equation, right? So this is an idea. Hi Nihal. Okay, this is an idea you need to strike. Okay, otherwise it's very long process. Okay. So I'm going to cross multiply y into y square plus 1 divided by y is equal to 2, or y square plus 1 is equal to 2y, which will give our equation as y square minus 2y plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0. Now, it is in the form of a minus b whole square, right? Y square minus 2y plus 1. That is, it is in the form of x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. That is our x plus 1 x plus 1 whole, sorry, x minus 1 whole square. Okay, so it is the same. So we will write y minus 1 the whole square equal to 0, or you can write y minus 1 equal to 0 or y equal to 1. Right? You got it? If y equal to 1, what is y? X minus 1 by 2x plus 1, right? So we can substitute that. So x minus 1 by 2x plus 1 equal to 1. So x minus 1 is equal to 2x plus 1. We transpose the 2x plus 1 to the other side. Now we can interchange it. So 2x minus x is equal to minus 1 minus 1. 2x minus x is what? X. So x is equal to minus 2. This is our answer. Much simpler, right? You think it is a 5 mark question? Don't look like that, right? But we need this. So put a star there. If a question comes like this, you need to put a value and find the answer. Okay, otherwise you can use the cross multiplication and quadratic equation, whatever it is. Okay, that's not a big problem. Now the next question, I'm going to conclude this session by this question. Okay, and after this, this is our 32nd question. From 33 onwards, we will be discussing in the next YouTube live. Okay, so this one, rupees 9,000 were divided equally among a certain number of persons. Had there been 20 more persons, each would have got 160 less. Find the original number of persons. It's same as a similar condition of our speed questions, right? It's a similar condition. So we need to take the case 1. Okay, case 1. So the total amount is equal to 9,000, and we don't know the number of persons. So let the number of people be, or persons be, okay, we are going to take it as x. Okay, so let the number of persons be x, and the share each got. Okay, so 9,000 rupees is divided among x number of people. So each one will get 9,000 divided by x. So share each got is 9,000 divided by x. Okay, now the case 2. Case 2. Okay, the amount, there is no change. Amount is equal to 9,000, and the next thing, the number of person. Okay, number of person is what? Initial number plus 20. So x plus 20. Now what? Share each got. Okay, it will be amount divided by total number of persons. If the number of person increases, the share will decrease, right? When we divide 10 rupees to 2 people, each one will get 5 rupees. When the number of person is increased to 5, what happens? Each one will get lesser amount, 2 rupees. Right? It's a simple example I gave. Okay, now, don't think I'm going to divide 10 rupees for you guys. Okay, now, what happens? If 20 more persons, the amount will be lesser. Now, that means the amount 90,000 divided by x, it is bigger, right? Number of persons is lesser there, minus 9,000 divided by x plus 20 is 160. Okay, this is the condition we need to consider. Now, it is same steps, right, as the speed question. 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 20 equal to 160. Then 9,000 into cross multiplication, x plus 20 minus x divided by x into x plus 20 is equal to 160. Now this positive x and negative x we can cancel. So 9,000 into 20 divided by x square plus 20x is equal to 160. Or you can write 9,000 into 20 is 18. No. 1840, right? 1,80,000. Okay. 1,80,000 is equal to 160 into x square plus 20x. All this simplification is up to you guys. You can do it whatever you want. So now 1,80,000 divided by 160 is equal to x square plus 20x. Okay. Now we can cancel 0, 0, then 16. And 18,000 you will be getting okay, you can get 9,000 and 16 you will be getting 8. Now with 2 you will be getting 4,500, 4,500 by 4. 4,500 by 4 is it's a long process, right? I'm going to write 4,500 divided by 4 is 1, then 2 and 5. 1125 is equal to x square plus 20x, or you can write x square plus 20x minus 1125 is equal to 0. Okay, so now you can use the discriminant formula, that is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, or you can use the splitting the middle term. So I am going to use splitting middle term method. So I'm x square and 45 into 25, right? Yeah. So x square plus 45x minus 25x minus 1125 is equal to 0. If you practice more, you will be getting the idea just looking the equation. Okay, so practice more, guys. Now x into x plus 45 minus 25 into x plus 45 is equal to 0. So x plus 45 into x minus 25 equal to 0. So if a product is 0, each term can be 0. So x plus 45 equal to 0 or x minus 25 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 45 or x is equal to is 25. So which one you need to take? What is x? What is x? X is the number of person. If number of person can be negative, so since number of person cannot be negative, what? Negative x equal to 25 is our answer. So therefore the number of persons is equal to 25. Okay, so I'm stopping here. Yeah, Nihal, yes, the number of persons should be positive, right? And also be positive. Your exams are coming. I know this Saturday your exams are starting. So prepare well and do well. And I think math has some time to study. So please learn, practice more and more questions. You have to do more problems, okay? That's how you will get the speed of doing problems. So today I'm going to wind up the session, and I think everything is clear. If you need any other videos or other questions or any other things from my side, I'll be happy to be here. And anything? No, you are not allowed, Punya. I'm so sorry. So, okay, so I'm winding up the session. So thank you, take care and learn well, be prepared for your board exams and all the best. Okay, good night.